Here is the Maker's Mark 4-burner griddle grill, 700 square inches. I've been wanting a Blackstone grill for a while, and I've read up the reviews on this one, and from what I can tell, watching YouTube videos about it, it's just as good. And it's about $200 cheaper, so I decided to go with this particular thing-a-lang. Cost me $199 and some change here at Sam's Club in Greenville, South Carolina on Woodruff Road. So I'm going to stop and get a good old propane tank, because I don't have one because I don't cook with gas. And we'll assemble this bitch and talk about it and see how it does. I'll also let you know how difficult it was or was not to assemble. And who knows, we maybe even do some videos of the actual assembly. It gets fun enough. So I got this puppy home yesterday and I didn't feel like messing with it. It's Sunday afternoon now actually, and I'm going to assemble the Maker's Mark 4-burner griddle grill, 60,000 BTUs total. After I'm done putting it together, I gotta go purchase a full propane tank and then hook that up. A guy on YouTube said that it takes about half an hour to put this thing together. We'll see. May take me a little bit longer. I need glasses and I refuse to go get them. So there's that. May take me a little bit less. Who knows? As soon as I'm done, I'll show you the finished product. There she is, guys. The finished product. That's the Maker's Mark flat top griddle. 60,000 BTUs. Now this is the ignition burner. Of course, everything's going to operate off that one. We don't have it hooked up yet. Don't have the propane cylinder. Gonna go get that here in a bit. Comes with a scraper. You scrape all your grease and fatty stuff there. Goes there. There's a little pull-out tray to drain into. Hooks over here to hang your utensils. And of course your propane tank's gonna go there. It also comes with a cover. And this one's near the edge of the deck, but I'm going to move it over that away toward the other end of the deck so that it's not so obvious that, hey, Rockabelly's got a big flat top griddle out there for us to go steal, right? A couple of tips when you're putting this together. Be patient. I would not use like a battery powered screwdriver. It tells you to use just a manual screwdriver. It is much easier, and I don't think the other one's going to save you too much time. Also, it comes with a pack of little bitty short screws, little small ones. They're all the same length, and I think there's 52 of them. If you put this together, try to either do it inside, not like I did, or put it together like spreads you out like a tarp or a sheet or something underneath if you put it together on a deck, because the number of screws that it says, or the number of screws that comes in that pack is exactly the number of screws that you will need to put this bad boy together. Most of the time when you're putting something together, as you well know from experiences like I've had, it comes with a few extras, but believe me, there are no extras with this one. If you lose one, you just lost one. You're going to have to find something else to plug that hole with. Also, these people on YouTube who say this thing takes 30 minutes to put together, they're absolutely outside their gourd. Either they're putting like 2 together a week or something, and they're used to it, or they're just really, really good at it. Because, man, I started on this thing, and, man, I didn't stop. And it took me every bit of an hour and a half to do it. So I just don't get where that 30 minutes thing comes in. Huh? No. Hell no. Man, you bullshitting me. Huh. Most of that's burnt off, so we're going to do a few more little dabs. They say of these griddles that they have different little hot points on them. You can see it's a different color there. So that would be the hot point on this one. And that would make a lot of sense because that's the main the main burner. I'm just going to continue to just wipe it on in here. Just wipe it on in here and let it burn off. Wipe it, let it burn off. Wipe it, let it burn off. Now, before you can begin cooking on this griddle and using it, it has to be seasoned. And to do that, you're going to use oil, canola oil, any type of frying oil pretty much would be good for seasoning these things with. You just got to kind of wipe it in, spread it around, and just allow it to burn off. Kind of like doing so with a frying pan. All right, guys, so we've actually gotten into next week by this point, and I've seasoned this griddle probably 6 times so far. Now, on these videos on YouTube, you'll see these folks have these clear bottles that they squirt on there. They squirt their oil and stuff on and their water to clean it up with. I can't find any bottles like that anywhere. So I picked up these 50-cent jobs, the little hugs. I know this is ghetto, right? I should have took that label off. But there's my canola oil. And there's my water to clean the griddle up with. Is this seasoned perfectly right now? No, it's not. You've got a lot of discoloration back here. These are obviously the hot points of the griddle. And up here, still relatively clean. I may be just a tad... I'm just a tad of a slope, and it's going to slope down this way anyway, because this is where you put your scrapings, go down here. But I'm about ready to fire this puppy up for its first cook, and we're going to see what that might be like, aren't we? Aren't we? Aren't we? All right, guys, going to be the first cook on the griddle. Some good old, we're going to have us some good old burgers. I need to get one of those long smashula, I think is what they call it. Folks use this, but I have one now, so it's going to have to go with the old school spatula. Burgers aren't exactly beautiful, but let's see what we got going on. A little bit of onion action over here. We don't want to burn those up. They won't be on here too long. We'll be back in it and finished product. That's looking decent. These are kind of some ugly burgers. But for my first time using this, I don't think I did a horrible job. I'm going to have to go back here. You can adjust these screws. I believe I want to do that. Kind of elevate the griddle top up a little bit at an angle. Because if you see this, it looks like the fat and the juices are kind of puddling up. In the corners, they're not draining, I don't think, the way they should be to here. So we may need to adjust that just a bit. But other than that, things are working really, really good. Those burgers are done, and they didn't come out bad. We'll clean this griddle top off. Definitely going to keep this griddle clean. Now, I cut off this burner over here and this burner over here. I'm not going to use much more of it. I am going to toast the tops of those buns over here. And you know what? The heck with it. I'm going to cook up some hot dogs on here too. Hot diggity dog. Don't have any tongs, so we're going to use the redneck hot dog cooking up. I even willy-nilly threw a little pot of chili. All right, now that we're done and everything is turned off, it's time to begin cleaning this sucker. And I'm just going to use water and my scraper. All right, she's cooled off a good bit. Applying another good coat of water. Now I'm just going to take my rag and just clean this thing up really good. and then I'll dry it off with some paper towels. It does not turn out bad at all. Not bad. A little pink in the middle.